Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first ever podcast with me and my boy Seth. Seth, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Seth, 22 years old, forklift driver, and I like anime and manga and roller skating. There we go.
Okay.
Best introduction that's ever going to be done.
Okay, so like, what do you do for like a job or like any like thing like that?
I drive the forklift, so basically I take a bunch of parts off of vehicles and shit. Like heavy transfer cases, transaxles, transmissions, engines, all that type of jazz.
So you believe that polluting the earth is good?
I believe what?
So you believe polluting the earth is good?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
No, I don't believe it's good, but I still have to make money, and so that's just the way society is, so.
Well, I don't cause any pollution through my job, so, like, what do you mean? Like, it's just part of the world.
Well, most jobs anywhere you go to, going to be something you're doing that causes pollution to the world, so that's just how society is nowadays. Even what your job is, technology, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay. Yeah, so basically, while you yourself maybe not be polluting the world, your electronics somehow it's polluting the world. I know it.
Yeah, but like I'm not like sitting there like like if you don't know what I do, I'm a potato farmer. So like my technology is like like a hoe and stuff. Like it's not like a computer. I mean,
right. But do you use any pesticides or anything?
No. Personally, I'm out there like fucking beating the shit out of them bugs. Like I'm with the hoe like bam, bam, bam. Like type shit. So like I don't know like what you mean. Like I don't think all industries take pollution.
Well, my argument is that all industries do it. It's just I would say 95% of them.
So like, could you name any of the 5% that don't?
Off the top of my head?
Yeah, like off the just.
Let's see here. I guess one thing is fucking like a librarian. What is a librarian, dude?
Well, like a librarian has to still use a computer to check out the books, and the books have to be made by cutting down trees.
She does it old school. They do it old school.
But they still have to cut down trees for the paper and books.
That's not. No, they use this new thing called. Okay, that was a bad example. Let me.
Okay, listen. We can just move on from this. So like you just support pollution across the whole world. Like you think like you believe that global warming is like the best thing out there?
Oh, okay. Global warming?
Yeah, like well, because you're attributing to global warming. You realize that, right?
Okay. I think the way we get rid of global warming, this might be a hot take, but this is how I believe we actually get rid of it. So basically, what we need to do is we need to start just leaving everyone's car on. Never turn your car off. Nobody in this world needs to turn their car off. Leave it on constantly. Take hairspray. Just go in your fucking bathroom. Use your wife's hairspray. Put that everywhere. Start spraying it everywhere. Every person do this, okay? And then what it's going to do is it's going to create a hole in the ozone layer. That hole is the only place where the sun's going to come through really hard. So that's how we solve global warming, by just making a hot spot basically for one place for the sun to go.
And
that's my
like if it was your opinion, where would you want this hotspot at? Like a place like India?
Yeah, I was thinking India, maybe Africa, one of those, just one of those, maybe Israel if we're going there, honestly. Fuck it, just get rid of the middle Eastern countries. Just do it there. Do a big hole around the whole Middle Eastern, and yeah, I think that'll work.
Oh, okay. So, like, I mean, like, if you had to choose, would you get rid of, like, the Indians in America or the Indians in India? Like, if you had to just choose.
Well, the Indians in America, they're American Indians, so I gotta save my own home, so I'm gonna choose the Indians.
Oh, okay. So, like, what do you have against these Indian people? Like, I feel like you're just targeting them at this point. Well, I feel like you're targeting them.
No, I'm not targeting them. I have to, if it was an option between me or anyone else, I'm always going to choose that other person. Because I'm American born and raised, baby.
So you support the idea of us like massacring mass amounts of people in like Middle East and stuff? I'm hearing because like you support America.
I mean, just because I support the country of America doesn't mean I support everyone that governs America. Ask me to answer that question.
So you are a Democrat/socialist?
No, not at all.
So you do support the wars of massacring mass amounts of people in the Middle East?
I'm my own thing. I take a bunch of different opinions from a bunch of different things, and then I form my own opinion.
Oh, so you're more of like an independent Nazi?
Yes, yes.
Wait, you're a Nazi?
But I'm a right-leaning independent.
Wait, you're a Nazi?
You know?
Wait, you're a Nazi? That's what you just said.
I said I'm not independent. That's not what I said.
I said, are you an independent Nazi? And you said, yeah.
No, all I heard was, are you an independent? And I said, yes.
I don't believe that.
Alright, well then I would like to retract the former statement and replace it with this statement. I am independent. There we go.
Well, what type of independent? Like, are you like an independent socialist, an independent communist?
I'm just an independent.
Oh, okay. So you just don't like politics, basically.
I don't really fuck with them, no.
So, if you had a choice...
If I had to make an opinion,
wait, what?
I wouldn't choose left or right or anything. I would I would tackle it at all angles and choose the best one that I think would work.
And what one would that be to you?
Most of the time it's right, but, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles.
You do realize the right is Nazis.
No.
Yeah, yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They can... No. We're two different people.
I mean, do you support ICE?
I support there being an ICE, yes.
So you support a Nazi regime in America.
I support how they're constantly being used. But we do need an ICE.
But why is that?
Why? Because we should not have illegals. Immigrants. Because here's the thing. If you want to come to this country, you should just do it the right way.
And look, what's the correct way? Because, like, you know, now we're kicking people out that are applying for their green cards in America. I mean, like, how is that fair?
Well, you should have done that before you came here, though.
But like, before Donald...
One exception...
Wait, what?
What?
Well, before Donald Trump, you could come here, apply for the green card, and then stay here until you got the green card. But now, like, we're just kicking these people out, and, like...
Just a different administration, man. I didn't have anything to do with that.
Now, do you think Palm Beach Pete is Jeffrey Epstein?
I think... Wow, fucking left turn out of nowhere. Anyways, yeah. So, Palm Beach Pete, if you don't know who that is a guy who literally looks like Jeffrey Epstein. Like, I literally saw a video the other day, and he walked into the room, and about 3 people looked at him and said, "Why is Jeffrey Epstein here?"
Oh, are you talking about the Togi clip? Like, look at Togi, like, pointed...
I'm not talking about the Togi clip, but I have seen that clip, and it is hilarious.
So, if you had a choice, though, would you go to those private islands for parties?
If I had a choice? No, probably not, because, here's the thing. I would rather sit at home, make content, than go out partying with all these people. Well,
imagine what type of content you could get there. Like, I mean, you could be like, oh, we're here to expose the elites of America, and dude... I mean, that would go fucking popular as shit. So are you trying to say that you would go to the island?
I wouldn't, because here's the thing. I think one of the reasons that hasn't happened before is because there's a specific reason why. You think about how many people are at these parties, and not one time has it leaked videos or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure because the person in charge has that under control. So if I go there and start filming everything, I'm going to get fucking banged. I'm going to get banged. Right? I'm going to get execution styled.
So you would like to get banged by Jeffrey Epstein?
I guess you could say in a way I would have, yes. If I went there with my camera out, started recording, streaming, IRL streaming at the Jeffrey Epstein Island, I'm pretty sure I would get banged by him. And what I mean by that is he would set me down on my knees, put a bag over my face so I don't have to see anything, and then shoot me in the back of the head.
Oh, so you wouldn't take it up the ass by Jeffrey Epstein?
No, those words never came out of the mouth. And if you interpret it that way, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. If you're listening to this and you interpret it that way, I never even fucking said that, so. I
mean, personally, that's how I interpret it. Like, whenever you said I would get banged by Jeffrey Epstein, I interpret it as if, you know, you guys were going to go in the bedroom and start clapping them cheeks together.
If you would have taken the context I said before that, you're taking it. See what you're doing is you're taking out of context. I said a whole sentence before that, so that's what's going on here. That's why you're perceiving it that way. You need to listen to all the words and all the sentences I'm saying, so you need to fully understand and grasp what I'm saying.
Now, I have a question. Can you name 10 books?
Sure. We got Dragon Ball Z, Naruto Shippuden, Demon Slayer. We got A Wrinkle in Time. We got fucking Moby Dick. We got the Bible, if you will. We got the Quran. We got how many am I at?
9.
9. How many did you say?
10.
One Piece.
Okay, now see the thing is behind that is you name mainly comics. I asked for books, not comics. Like, what about books?
Well, okay. No, you're not saying it right. I named off comic books.
But they are comics. They're not like the majority of those books are just pictures. Like, we're not talking about like children's books. Like, we're talking about like books.
I have proof right here. There's words. Okay, see that? It's words. CHO, and then we got ow right here. Wait. Right here, ow.
Sorry, I don't really want to look at your porn comics personally.
Listen here, okay? If you fucking disrespect my porn comics ever again, okay? I love porn comics. I'll leave this podcast right now.
Oh, my bad. So, like, how long have you been addicted to your porn comics?
I would say my dad introduced me to them. And so, I would say probably since I was like 5 or 6.
5 or 6, man.
To manga. Or sorry, porn comics.
Oh, okay. So now, do you think the Israelis should execute all the Gazians, or do you think the Gazians should execute all the Israelis?
I think we should just wipe the slate clean, get rid of all of them.
Oh, so you're anti-Semitic. You don't support the Jewish people?
Oh, I said all of them.
Yeah, but like that includes the Jews then.
Yeah.
So you don't support the Jewish people?
I know being anti-Semitic is being like mean to Jews specifically, but I'm just saying, fuck it all. Fuck all of them.
So you believe in accelerationism, like where we nuke the world to oblivion and like kill off all humans?
No, not all humans.
But you just said we should.
I need to make content. I need to live.
But you said we should wipe the slate clean. So like.
Yeah, over there.
Oh, okay. Now you're being more specific.
Okay.
So like you're just racist towards Muslims?
No, not just Muslims. Everyone.
Huh. So you're a racist, a Nazi racist.
No, not Nazi racist.
But you admitted earlier to being a Nazi.
No, I didn't. I didn't admit to it. You said I was.
No, I asked you if you were a Nazi independent, and you said yes.
Well, I didn't. All I heard was independent. Okay, that's all I heard. And
now,
remember, if you remember, you could actually go back in the podcast if you want to. Drop a follow, by the way. Yeah, if you could, you go back, and there was a point in the podcast where I said I retract that statement, and then I put a different statement.
Now, if you had to, do you think we should execute all the people on North Sentinel Island since they don't have guns to defend themselves?
I mean, they're not really doing anything to us. I think we could leave them alone.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, they're technically taking up our land. Like, I mean, that island could have a major data center on there and all that stuff. Like, do you really think we should allow them to continue their way of life without a data center?
Yeah, I think we have plenty of data centers. Yeah, I don't think we need to do that. I think we got plenty of data centers. I think we put the data centers in the Middle East, not the Sentinel Islands. They're fine. They're not bothering no one.
Yeah, but like in the Middle East, it's gonna get blown up by some random guy named like Aljar Bardata, and like then we lost billions of dollars. So like I mean, think about it. If they don't have guns, they definitely don't have anything else. So like I mean, how are they gonna attack? Like what are they gonna do? I mean,
well, I think they secretly do have weapons, and they just don't want you to know.
Oh, so then why don't they shoot our planes down?
They have little wooden bow and arrows, and then there's a button right here. If they click that, it turns into a fucking AR-15. Okay.
So they got like more advanced technology than us?
Yeah, that's why we should leave them alone because they will fuck us up.
So why can't they make fire yet?
It's all a facade. They want you to believe they can't make fire. When in reality, they can make fire from their hand, okay? They can make fire from anything. They could breathe out, and it's just fire. That's how advanced these people are. They don't want us to know. Why the fuck would they want us to know? They want us to come and take it? No, they're so advanced. That island is probably, I would say maybe, from my research, I would say maybe 5,000 years in the future with technology and stuff like that. That's what I would say.
Now, do you believe the Earth is flat?
That's actually interesting. I think it's more in the shape of a star. Like, not flat, not round, realistically. Actually, no. I'm going to retract that statement. I think it's a cylinder. Okay, it's not flat, not circular, it's a cylinder. Because if you think about it like this, if the Earth is rotating, you know, if you took like Play-Doh and if you took it like this, started rotating it, it's going to stretch it out, right? After rotating it for so long. So I think over time, the Earth started like a circle and a sphere, but now it's more of a cylinder because it's been rotating. So, and then once it's been rotating for so long that it just gets slimmer and slimmer and slimmer over thousands of years, and now it's like a fucking cylinder. That's what I believe. Now, I have a question for you, actually. What do you think? Do you think the Earth is flat, or do you think it's a sphere?
I think it's a spear because I don't think the Japanese could have, traveled 8,000 miles just to get to Pearl Harbor. And for one, I think the United States would have, countered that and stuff. Like,
right.
I mean, this is my personal opinion. Like, I honestly don't think also, people always talk about, oh, Pearl Harbor was such a bad day. It really was not that bad of a day. Like, I mean, a few thousand people died and everything. But we got the boats back up and going in 2 months. I mean, the Japanese were really the idiots there. Huh?
Of course, yeah.
So why do you think everybody thinks the Japanese are so smart if they couldn't even outsmart the Americans that day?
Well, I think the people think that because now never been to Japan or anything, but the reason why people think that Japan is smart is because they use their money for infrastructure like roads, bridges, and all that shit, while other countries, I'm not going to name any names, but they like to spend it all on military. Okay, so I think that's one of the reasons why the Japanese are smart, because they have the military might, but they also spend their money on their road. Like, think about it. If you go from an airport in America, it's fucking shitty. There's it's trash, and you go over there, it's pristine. All of their airports are clean. There's no pollution, or there's no trash on the roads or anything like that. And the roads, you could take a fucking bullet train and get from one place to the next in 15 minutes. You get on a train. Have you ever seen the New York subways? Holy shit. So that's everywhere, trash. America should start spending more money on infrastructure.
So then why does America spend about $100 billion more than Japan on infrastructure if the Japanese have such crazy infrastructure and everything?
I don't know where you're pulling that statistic from.
Well, honestly, I think 10% of our budget actually goes to infrastructure in America.
Exactly. Only 10%. It should be more than that. Do you know we have, our military budget is, it's X amount.
It's only 2% of our budget total. Our military budget's not that big for our economy. Honestly, we should be spending about $2 trillion on our military if it was really going to be a big budget.
No.
Well, because, think about it. I think the United States economy is, worth, about $26 trillion at this point. I mean, our government pulls in about $26 trillion. We should be spending about, I don't know, a few $1 trillion on that shit.
How can we be making that much money and still have that much of a debt?
Oh, well, okay, so I don't know if you understand this or not, but, Congress makes this stuff, and, they don't give a shit about how much America makes. Our healthcare and shit, people always diss on the healthcare of America, but we spend, 50% of our thing on Medicare and, public services for people. I don't understand, where, Europe is so much better than us, because, European countries only spend, 70%. Like, that's not that much more. And they're also extremely weak comparably to America.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, like, wait, what?
I say next question.
Okay, so if you don't think that the North Sentinelese should be taken over, why should we build a data center the size of Manhattan in the middle of Utah whenever we could put a Manhattan-sized AI center on those people's lands?
Well, because America, is supposed to be we're supposed to be the shining light for human rights.
So why did America have slavery? Why did America have slavery?
Well, that can't bring up the past now.
Okay, why did America have concentration camps less than 100 years ago?
Well, we've atoned for our sins, buddy.
Why do we have black rooms in the Middle East still?
Those those whole bad people?
No, that's where we torture people still. Like waterboard them, like kill their kids in front of them, all that cool stuff. Like, honestly, if I ever got a job offered there, I would do it personally. Like, I would do it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, would you now? Like,
you would go over there and you would work for them and the black cells?
Yeah, like, I mean, who wouldn't want to, help America out in their great fight against, the commies?
We're not even fighting commies anymore.
Well, I mean, dude, those people don't agree with democracy, so, I mean, they have to be communist.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, so what is your opinion on the communist of Gen Z? Do you think all of our wealth is going to be taken away? Or do you think that America is going to, stay capitalist after all these other older generations die off that are completely useless to this world?
I don't even know what that means.
Well, do you think America's ideology is going to turn into, a communist state? And, where we have to, give everything to the government because the government knows best for us? Or do you think it's going to be, still capitalism?
I think it's still going to be capitalism.
So, if you had to say, which one would you rather have? A capitalist society or a communist society?
Probably a capitalist.
So you support the destruction of the environment?
Just because I prefer one over the other doesn't mean I support the destruction of the fucking environment, okay?
So then why...
Two options, both of them are ass. I'm gonna choose the less ass one.
So, if you had to choose, though, over communist or socialist, which one would you pick?
What's socialist again?
Socialism is where you can own some stuff, but the government takes the majority of the income from it.
Oh, fuck that. I don't want none of that.
So you don't think that water is a basic human right?
I don't think what?
So you don't think water is a basic human right?
Why would it be? It is a basic right.
So you agree with socialist?
No one owns the water.
So you agree with socialist?
Oh, I agree with that one aspect of socialism. Yes, okay.
What about food? Do you think food's a human right?
Yeah, if you grow it yourself and all that shit, it's your right to have it.
No, I mean, I'm talking if you see a homeless guy on the side starving, do you think he should have food? Or do you think do you just spit on him and be like, oh, go get a job, you bum?
I would probably give them food if I had the money and I had the time and the energy.
So you don't think food's a basic human right? The government shouldn't give food to people?
Oh, no. The government should not. They got more things to worry about. They should not be giving food to people. That just causes people to be lazy. To not go work for their money and food.
Now, do you think Rome will ever come back fully into Europe, or do you think the Italians have finally...
I've got a plan for that. So I don't want to give too many details on that, but yeah, I have a plan for that.
For bringing Rome back?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think Rome's ever coming back. I think they cooked. They got cooked.
So then why...
Those guys?
So, what would happen if Rome came back, in, your opinion?
Well, to be honest, for me in America, right here, I probably wouldn't care because I wouldn't care.
But the Romans did conquest Florida before anybody else even hit America.
Yeah, but now times have changed. Okay, if they tried to take Florida, I don't think they could.
So you don't believe that like the Hastati couldn't come here with their swords and shields and like kick our military's ass?
No, I absolutely, I don't know. They cannot do that.
So then why were they so successful at it like back in the day?
Because back in the day, they didn't have AR-15s and nukes and stuff like that. Like, if they pulled up with the same technology they had back then, they're not going anywhere. They're not making it past the fucking first. As soon as they get into Florida, that first border, they're not crossing it.
So then why can the Mexicans cross the border so easily, but not the Romans?
Oh, because secretly our government wants a couple of them to come in here, Just makes sense.
Now, do you believe the moon landing is fake?
That's very interesting. I don't know. My whole thing is, why can't we go back to the moon?
Well, we just did, like, more recently. I mean, we sent people to, back to the moon, like, recently.
Did they walk on it?
Oh, no. They, like went, like, in orbit around it. But, like, we're preparing to do stuff like that.
I just don't... How could the technology back then make them able to walk on the moon, but now we're just scared to? We orbit it. We half-ass get there,
So do you think China will beat the United States at building a nuclear reactor on the moon?
If it wouldn't be anyone, it would be China, yes.
Now, are you trying to say that China's better than the United States and that you support the communist regime of China?
No, I'm saying if there was any one other country to beat us to something, it would be China. Do I think that is going to happen? Probably not, because we got big egos.
Now, do you believe whenever someone can't walk, do you think that's funny to push them out of a wheelchair and, like, spit on them and, like, stomp their head in?
Probably not funny.
It's weird.
Maybe something you both can laugh at about later on,
Well, like if you stomp the person's head in, I mean, I don't think they're gonna be laughing. I think they're gonna be like, dead.
Oh, I missed that part. Yeah, I don't think that's okay. No.
So, like, you wouldn't do that?
What do you think?
I mean, personally, I've never tried it, so like, I don't really know if it's correct or not. I can't knock something until I try it.
Right. Go ahead with the next question.
Okay, so now following up with this, do you think that disabled people, whenever they're born, should be instantly euthanized?
No, I think they should have a chance.
But they could never do like what we do. I mean, like a disabled person can never drive your forklift.
Right, but there's other things they could do. They could talk.
Like what? Like what?
Customer service. They could be what?
Well, like, I mean, dude, like, who's gonna take seriously a disabled person that sounds funny over the phone?
I think that actually, hold on, I think that might give people a more incentive to buy it. They're gonna feel bad for this person. They'll be like, oh no, this person has gone through so much. They have a job. I must support them. So they're gonna be like, yes, I will buy that new car. Yes, I will buy that life insurance policy. Yes, I will buy that new phone plan. They're going to feel bad for the person. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm contributing to society. I'm helping a disabled person out. I feel good about myself because I'm doing these great things. All this good karma is racking up. So next thing I know, I'm going to pull a lottery ticket and boom, I'm going to win the fucking lottery.
Personally,
all this good karma,
Personally, whenever I see a disabled person or hear a disabled person talk, like, I can't help but smile and start laughing because it's like just so funny that they can't walk and can't like move and stuff and can't think. Like,
I think that's a hot take. Personally, I don't think many people would agree with you on there, but to each their own.
So, like, you don't think it would be funny to like have like this disabled people like be like in chariot races or stuff? Like instead of like imagine like two disabled people with like a sword going at each other like in wheelchairs and stuff. You don't think that'd be funny?
that would be funny, and we can make this work. Okay, if we give them money and they sign a waiver saying they're okay with this.
No. It's a forced thing. It's like it's gonna be forced. Like they get no money either.
You can't force them to do it.
Who says? What are they gonna do? Stand up for themselves?
No, they're gonna have family members that are gonna do it for them.
Fine, then we'll also force the family members in it. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do about it then? Stand up for themselves? We'll take their legs.
I don't know.
So now, do you think the Aryan race is the best race since you're a Nazi?
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what the Aryans are.
Well, like they're blonde-haired, blue-eyed people.
So like, not me.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like honestly, like in your like ideology, I mean, you're technically wrong. Like you shouldn't be around technically.
Well, that's not my ideology. See,
but
going back to this whole thing saying I said that. If we go back to the podcast, drop a follow if you're enjoying so far. I retracted that statement actually.
So you don't believe that the Aryan race is the best race?
No.
Well, in your opinion, what is the best race?
Well, if I were to say that, that would be racist because.
Oh, so you don't think the human race is the best race? Like what? Like you don't believe the human race is the best race? Like, are you racist?
Oh,
are you trying to say that you're a racist right now?
I see what you did there, and I will have to agree. The human race.
Whoa! You never said that. You said that you would get canceled if you said your true opinion. So I'm kind of just curious on what your true opinion is now.
No, I didn't say I was canceled. I said if I said any answer, that would be racist because I'm putting one race above another. Like any way I've worded that would have been fucked up. And then you said human race. I'm like, oh, that's a good answer.
I feel like you're not very. I feel like you're not very telling the truth right now. I think you have a secret incentive against people.
No.
Like, am I wrong?
No. Yes. I've never had no ill will towards any other race.
So now you're not like 9/11?
Those people were. There are people who did it are bad, not the race.
Well, that's not according to America. I mean, why do you think we invaded Iraq? And also, do you support the idea of invading Iraq again and like massacring mass amounts of people again?
That's a tricky question. You see.
I mean, I don't know what's so tricky about it.
I think we should just let people over there deal with their own problems. We don't have to meddle.
So
if they start attacking us.
So you believe women should not have human rights?
I let them figure it out. Here in America, women have rights, so that I do believe women should have rights.
So like, if you had the choice, you would always give women rights over men?
They should just have rights, like men.
But, well, there's no such thing as equality in this world. I mean, somebody has to be the top of the food chain, you know?
Nah, just have one man and one woman at the top. There you go. I just solved that shit. Now, here on this podcast, drop a follow if you're enjoying so far.
Now, if you had a choice, would you either take dick from a donkey or a horse if you had to?
If I had to?
Yeah.
I'd rather slit both my wrists. I guess if I really have to, I'm choosing the donkey.
The donkey, Why is that now? Why, because he can pound harder than the horse or something?
That's exactly why.
Oh, so your bestiality?
Right out of my mouth. But is it bestiality if it's fucking me?
Well, yeah, I mean, any sexual relations with a horse is technically bestiality.
Even if it's not, what if it's just rape if it's non-consensual, though?
Well, if you're a human, how are you getting raped by another animal?
Well, I fell over, it came over, and it was horny, and it pinned me down, and I couldn't get up.
You're giving me like a very exact details here.
I want you to, if you're listening to this, I want you to picture this in your mind, okay? You're walking in your field, you got a bunch of horses and donkeys. You trip and fall. Oh no. What do you try to get back up, but that horse is in heat, baby. It's been waiting to fuck. So now, you're trying to get up, all of a sudden you got 2 hooves on your shoulder, bam, pushing you down. Okay, this horse weighs fucking way more than you do.
Yeah, I feel like if it had its hooves on you, you would probably break your bones and die.
Well, that's besides the point. It's still touching me inappropriately and sticking his donkey dick inside me. So, is it bestiality or is that rape? That is my question to you.
Well, I honestly feel like it's probably still bestiality no matter what happens.
But it's not consensual. Bestiality is like, I want to have sex with this animal right now. I want to.
Well, I mean, you fell down. I mean, you probably did want it if you fell down.
Not on purpose. I tripped over my big boots. I'm a farmer.
So you believe that if a farmer gets raped by like a cow, it's not bestiality?
No.
No, what if a cow fucks a cat? What if a farmer fucks a cow?
That's bestiality. Because the farmer is choosing to have sexual intercourse with that animal.
But like, what if the cow forces it in?
That's rape.
Now, I have another question for you.
Yes.
Do you think all Ukrainians should die, or do you think all Russians should die?
I think none. Nobody should.
Nobody? So you're a pacifist, and you've fallen for the modern propaganda that humans should not?
Not pacifist.
So what are you then?
Because I'm saying not all Russians should die, not all Ukrainians should die.
Well, are they not both evil? I mean, Ukraine ate kids back in the 90s, and the Russians, I mean, dude, they've been like fucking with America since like the 40s.
We did some fucked up shit, okay?
Like, what fucked up shit have America ever done? America's the best country in the world. Are you trying to say America's not the best country?
The torture program that you were talking about literally earlier. All that.
Do you have any proof for the torture program? I mean, the only proof that like anybody has ever brought up is, you know, huh?
Slavery.
Well, as you said earlier, we can't bring up the past.
Well, you're bringing up Ukraine's past.
But you you have to judge a country within its past 40 years of what it's done.
Okay.
I mean, like for example, like Germany. I mean, like nobody thinks of them as Nazis anymore. But I bet, like in 1980, they were so like, oh, Germany might be Nazi. You know?
Right.
I mean, that's a reasonable thought, is it not?
I guess it would have to be, yeah. Sure.
So, do you like which one do you think should go first, like the Ukrainians or Russians, or do you think both?
Fuck it, let's just get rid of all of it.
So you believe that Russia is not the best country in the world?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Why would I think that? Do you think that?
Well, I mean, honestly, Russia probably is in the top 10. I mean, they're a Christian nation. They stop the people from eating their.
I would say they're top 10 too, but they're not number 1.
Well, like, what would you say in your opinion is number 1?
I'm gonna have to go with the country I'm currently born and raised in.
But America doesn't rank number 1 in anything except for military violence.
Well, and probably human rights, shit like that.
Well, no. Like, I mean, a lot of European countries have a lot more human rights than America does. I mean, America's like honestly actually removing more human rights than Europe is at this point. I mean, you can't even drive down the road without getting spotted by cameras.
Are those cameras affecting you anyway?
I mean, yeah. Like, it actually has. Like, I mean, flock cameras are becoming a major issue. Like, how am I meant to leave society if a flock camera sees me leaving? I mean, dude, they're gonna know exactly where I am at that point.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Is I don't have the freedom to leave society if I wish? Then isn't America removing part of my
If you're doing
freedom?
something bad, that's the whole reason.
Well, I mean, there's one guy that was in Seattle, Washington, that got pulled over 18 times for flagging him with a warrant whenever he didn't have a warrant. So, I mean, was that guy doing something bad?
That's a glitch in the system, and you can easily fight that in court.
Well, I mean, dude, the guy had to.
Obviously, he had. Yeah, you fight in court.
Yeah, but I mean, that still cost him money. It cost him time that he'll never get back. All that other stuff. I mean, how is that correct?
Sometimes a glitch in the system happens. You know.
But I mean, if something is.
Life's unfair.
But I mean, if something's meant to be. If something's meant to be catching criminals, and I mean, they mistaken the criminal for someone else, did it really do its job, or should we just even have it around?
I mean, it does its job 90% of the time. It had a glitch in the system.
I mean,
it affected that one person. Whatever.
Now, honestly, the next question: do you think women should be cops?
Yeah, they can be cops if they want. That's their choice.
But should they be? That's the question. Like, we all know they have the choice, but should they?
I think some women should. Yeah, not all women. There's definitely some women that they think they can be cops, but they shouldn't be.
Well, personally, I've only ever had experience with one woman cop, and she almost pulled her gun out on me for speeding 1 mile over an hour. I mean, personally, I don't think women should be cops off of that. They were so handy to shoot me, it's like, holy shit. I would rather have a man shoot me than a woman.
Oh, what the?
Hey, like, am I wrong?
I wouldn't want to be shot by anyone. So there's that. But, yeah, I guess women, if they're not that strong, they will be more handsy with their gun, if you will.
But for a man going 1 mile over the speed limit to pull out their pistol on them, I mean, that's just fucking crazy, is it not?
I mean, that's crazy, but there's going to be bad apples no matter what. There's going to be bad men.
And also, she didn't even have a body camera.
Well, I don't think you can see those most of the time.
Well, I mean, no, there's like a little light on their chest that you can see where if their body camera's on or not, and there was no fucking light on her chest. Like, I really think she was out just to murder people.
Well, next time you get pulled over and that happens, you pull out your phone and you just set it right on the dashboard and record yourself.
Well, no, she told me that if I reached for anything, she was going to shoot me.
Well, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, I know exactly. And, like, I was no criminal. Like, I was just there visiting a national park.
Oh, so this is not even a cop. This is like a fucking ranger?
No. This wasn't a cop. No, this was an actual cop.
Oh, fuck.
So, like, why do you think women should be cops if, like, you know, this is the experience everybody has with them? Like, I mean, majority of shootings from cops are women.
You said one experience of your experience.
But if the majority of cops...
everyone's experience.
If a majority of shootings from cops are from women, I mean, should they really be cops?
There's a hard... I think they should still be cops, yeah. Yeah, we just need to get rid of all the bad apples, all the bad men and women.
Well, I don't think there's ever been a bad man in this whole world. I mean, can you name one?
What the fuck are we going on about right now?
I mean, can you name one?
Can I name one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know any cops' names, so I can't name them.
Well, no, just name one bad man in this whole world, and I mean, your fate is sealed.
Adolf Hitler, what bad man?
Well, I mean, that was all because of his wife. I mean, his wife told him to do all that. I mean, do you have any proof that his wife did tell him to do that?
I guess I don't, but I thought it was just because he had a small penis.
No, it's actually because he got rejected from a Jewish art school, actually.
Well, I thought you said it was his wife.
Well, yeah, no, but like the whole reason he went for power and everything, because he wanted to kick out the Jews. But his wife was like, no, imagine how much more funny it would be if we, killed them all off. And, I mean, it was either that or divorce for him. So, I mean, like, what choice did he have?
Right, so you believe all women are bad, but all men are good.
Well, I mean, you haven't yet to give me an example of a good woman. I mean, come on now. I mean, like, look at Charlie Kirk's wife. I mean, she was celebrating his death, basically. I mean, all them tears were all just fake. I mean, she was happy. I mean, if it was my guess, she was probably the one that pulled the trigger there.
We're about to get deleted off the internet.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We are.
No, we're not.
The words coming out of your mouth right now.
Well, I mean, everybody can watch the videos. If you don't believe me, I'll pull up a clip right now and show everybody. She was fake crying that shit. And then see her on the podcast going, like fucking a week after his death. I mean, I personally, gonna be honest, I've had 2 people die in my whole life. One, I didn't give a fuck about. The other one, I mean, I was sad for like 3 months, and that was my uncle. I mean, I could never imagine having my wife shot. I mean, I wouldn't be celebrating after a week. Unless, like, I mean, of course, if she was rich and I got all of her money, I mean, then I would be celebrating, but...
Right, then it's a party.
Yeah, and I mean, look at her. I mean, she obviously celebrated the moment she got the money, and I never did that, so that means, I mean, she's wrong.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
So, like, you're yet to name me a bad man.
There's so many.
Name them then.
I don't need to. It's just, everyone should know. Everyone knows who I'm talking about right now.
Wait, okay, if you can give me another example, I mean, we can move on. That's actually a correct example.
I'll give you another example, okay?
Yeah.
He's got a couple files on him. You know, he's had his own island.
Hey, Jeffrey Epstein, though, I mean, his wife was the main conductor of getting the women to that island. So, like, was he really the one doing it, or was his wife forcing him to do it because it was, like, her kink?
There's no way.
What?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I mean, you can't deny the facts. I mean, most of the files do show his wife was the people getting the women.
It doesn't... He was probably forcing her to do it.
Well, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, dude, there's a lot of emails from her talking about, like, how she wants to, like, talking about, like, girls and stuff that she, like, wants to, go at, you know?
It was both their kinks.
Well, I don't really think so. I just think she probably had, like, a kink of, like, getting cucked.
But he still did it.
Yeah, because his wife had a kink of getting cucked. And, I mean, honestly, knowing that crazy bitch, she probably had, like, a gun pointed to him or something.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm fucking sure she did.
So can you name an actually bad man, or, like, is my point standing?
What about any dictator of North Korea?
Oh, well, I mean, think about this, though. I mean, Kim Jong-un, I mean, his sister's the main person orchestrating that, and his daughter now. I mean, Kim Jong-un's on his way out. So, like, is it really him? And also his wife? I mean, I bet his wife is probably sitting there be like, oh, you're starving, that's so funny. And, like, his sister's the one that, like, brought the nuclear program to North Korea. And then his daughter's, like, the ones meeting with the Russians and Chinese at this point in time now. So, like, is he really the bad guy, or is he just a figurehead?
I don't even have words.
I mean, like, you can't really disprove my point at this point. Like, every bad man is technically the fault of the woman. I mean, maybe the only one that you could...
First podcast episode ever.
Maybe, like, honestly, like, in, like... I guess, like, if you went with, like, Benjamin Netanyahu, you could possibly say, like, him. But, like, even him, like, I mean, he's more about America.
Okay, but he's still doing it.
What, Benjamin
He's still a bad guy.
What, Benjamin Netanyahu?
He doesn't have a wife. Yeah, he doesn't have a wife.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look at his advisors. They're also women, so they're helping him. And also, number 2, is he's getting, like, help from the United States, which does have, like, women in their government. Meaning, like, I mean, you never know here, man. Like, it might be the women orchestrating all this. You can't really counter. Can you counter this point at all, or like, have I proven to you women?
I'm pretty sure I've countered it. You're just making shit up.
How am I making stuff up though? I mean, U.S. is the main people that give Israel all their intelligence and all this other stuff, and if the U.S. has like women in their government, it's obviously the women giving the intelligence to them.
Right, it's not no man, just the women.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at Donald Trump's wife. Like Donald Trump's wife. I mean, I bet she's the main orchestrator of this Iranian war. Mr. Trump's too busy golfing and stuff. You don't got time for them, bitches over there.
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, am I wrong?
Yeah.
Now, do you think life has any meaning to it?
Smoke grass, eat ass, and yeah.
So then why don't kids eat ass and smoke grass? Like, if that's the whole purpose of life, like, don't you think, like, we should be having the kids, like, also learning about the meaning of life?
Reach a certain age to earn it.
Oh, so what age is that, by chance?
21.
So then why is the majority of the population that smokes 14 to about 25?
Because for whatever reason, our government can't figure out how to stop it.
So you don't believe that kids should have a meaning to life, and is that the reason that the youth is killing themselves at a record rate?
Yeah, I believe so.
So if you had to say what the meaning of your life is, like what would you say it is? Just to smoke grass and eat ass?
Smoke grass, eat ass, probably. Yeah, I'd say so.
So then why didn't ancient humans always be eating ass and smoking grass? Like why did they go hunting and make stuff?
Well, because the great thing about this world is you have to discover the purpose of life, and so they haven't discovered it yet.
So then why was the first ever plant that we cultivated in a field weed?
Well, you just said we didn't do that back then.
Well, no. I'm saying that like if that was the whole meaning of life, like why would humans do anything else but eat ass and smoke grass? Like why would they go hunting and make new technology and like drink beer?
Because if the first plant we cultivated is weed, that's a real thing. Then we smoked it, right? And then boom, that's how the other stuff came about. That's the purpose of life.
Look, why wouldn't they just hit the grass and then like eat some ass instead of like going to make like factories and stuff? Like I mean, factories took away from our time of eating ass, did they not?
But not smoking grass, okay? Everyone was high on the job site, all of that.
Well, by the time factories came about, weed was illegal.
Well, it was illegal.
So like, did we find the meaning of life?
It wants to take your purpose of life.
Oh, so you believe that the collapse of the government's the correct idea?
No, because they let up on it. It's legal now. It's slowly getting there.
Well, you can't eat ass like everywhere you want to go. I mean, if you sat there in a factory and tried to eat ass, you'd probably get arrested.
Probably would, but that's just because they're trying to take away your purpose of life, man. You gotta fight it.
Now, what do you think about chimps making butt plugs and dildos now?
Well, I don't think they're gonna make it as well as humans, so I don't know why they would be doing that.
I mean, humans used to stick rocks up their ass.
I don't know. I personally have never used any of these items, so I don't know if they're...
Well, I would hope you wouldn't stick rocks up your ass. I mean, that would be kind of weird, would it not be?
Well, in this day and age, a lot of things considered weird would be normal.
I mean, can you name one?
Going from a woman to a guy. That used to be weird. Now, everyone's doing it. It's the new fucking trend.
Well, I mean, back in ancient times, like, I mean, like, a lot of countries would have their militaries fuck each other in the ass right before battles, so, I mean, it wasn't weird. It was just Christianity, for some reason, made it weird.
I don't know. I wasn't there back then, so I don't know how true that is.
Well, I mean, like Spartans. I mean, Persians wrote about this a lot. Like, the Spartans 300 men, like right before they went to go fight their final battle. I mean, they were in the camp, like clapping each other's cheeks. I mean, dude, the Persians were terrified of this. I mean, they were like, what type of creatures do this?
I bet they would. I bet they were scared.
Well, so like
weird.
I mean, like, what? Like, is it really weird though? I mean, if ancient humans used to do it.
Yeah, it's still weird.
But if humans naturally do it, then like, how is it weird?
Those were the only people naturally doing it. The Persians were scared because they.
I mean, the Athens did it. I mean, legitimately, the Romans did it. The Gauls did it. The Celtics did it. The British did it. Like, I mean, dude, like we can name cultures forever, and they all basically did it. It was like the moment Christianity came, it was just like, oh, that's weird.
It is weird.
But I mean, is it weird because of Christianity said it was weird, or is it weird because that's your own personal opinion?
It's weird because it's my own personal opinion.
So you're saying that if you were in Roman times and everybody was fucking each other's cheeks, no matter if they were women or men, you would not have joined?
Yeah, probably not.
So you believe fucking women is also weird, eh?
No, what?
Well, I say, like, if everybody's clapping cheeks like, you know, women and men, and you wouldn't join in either? And you said no. So
no. I wouldn't join it. I'm a monogamist.
What's a monogamist, if you can explain that, since you're that one of those?
Monogamy? Isn't that like one person?
That's like a religious belief. Like, you have a monogamy, like, one god.
What? No, like polygamy and...
Yeah, polygamy means you have multiple gods in a religion. So, wait, are you trying to say that you're fucking a god? Are you trying to say you're fucking a god?
No, polygamy is multiple wives.
I mean, it might have different meanings. Like, but I'm pretty sure it does mean that, like, you have multiple gods in one religion. Like, for example, like the Greek mythology is a polygamy.
I don't know. I think
so now,
much longer do you have?
let me see how.
Looking like?
Let me see really fast. It's only been an hour. Do you mind doing an hour and 30-minute thing?
What time is it? 4. Yeah, I can.
Okay. So now, honest question here. If you had to choose between a kangaroo and a bear fight, who do you think would win in the fight?
Kangaroo or bear? That's hard. Kangaroos have good kicks. I would probably say the kangaroo. It's a little faster. It's got that high kicks. It could probably get away from the bear if it needed to. The bear got some jabs, It's got some jabs in him. It's got claws.
So you believe a polar bear would lose to a kangaroo?
I don't know. It's hard. Does the kangaroo have boxing gloves on?
No. Like, I mean, a kangaroo's just gonna fight how it normally fights, and a polar bear's gonna fight how it normally fights, but with a Coca-Cola in its hand.
Oh, then definitely the bear. Yeah, bear. Got the Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Now, if you were in Germany during 1939, would you have stayed and helped them, or would you have left to help the other people out?
Yeah. So. I don't know. Back then, if I was like raised in Germany and all that, I probably would have helped Germany because that's my hometown, home country, and all that.
So you would have supported the Nazis?
Probably if a majority of people did, yeah, I probably would have.
I mean, dude, there's like famous photos of like inside of there of like people like disobeying the Nazis and stuff. I mean, it was a pretty big thing back in the day to like not go with the Nazis.
Oh, then I probably wouldn't have gone with them.
So you would have betrayed your own people for what? Nothing?
It's not for nothing. It's for the Jews.
But I mean, like, what did the Jews ever do for us?
I don't know because I wasn't around back then. So.
But you're around now. I mean, look at Nestle and stuff. I mean, they say water's not a human right, and that's owned by Jews.
Yeah. I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, it's not a hard thing to answer or nothing. I mean, like, it's just a simple yes or no. I mean, would you betray your people for the Jews, or would you have, been like, oh, we need to destroy these guys. These guys don't believe water is a human right.
Well, I don't think they knew that back then.
I mean, that was the main thing that, like, Hitler was all about. I mean, he was talking about, like, how, like, Jews are going to destroy Europe and Christianity and everything. I mean, look at Europe now, it's mainly Muslim. I mean, the Jews have basically, destroyed Christianity. Yeah. Now, honest question here. Would you have joined the British or the Americans in the Revolutionary War?
The Americans. That's easy.
So you would have joined the, people that believed that Christianity was bad?
What?
Well, I mean, like, we are like most of those people were, like, child fuckers and stuff that, like, were the people that were, like, running our country at that time. I mean, and also they did it because they didn't want to be Christian anymore, because they didn't believe in that shit anymore.
I guess I'm siding with them, yeah. The taxes.
I mean, America has higher taxes than the British now, so, I mean, like, were we really correct?
Yeah, but back then, that's what we're fighting for. You gotta think of it as back then time.
Well, I mean, you do realize the Founding Fathers, the moment they realized, hey, taxes are a needed thing in society, they instantly implemented taxes.
No, taxes were not implemented until way later.
It was like 1780 that we got our first taxes in America, because we were, like, dead broke.
No, it was way later than that.
Now, honest question here. If Napoleon and Alexander came back and had a 1v1 with 10,000 men each, who do you think would win?
I don't really know anything about those people, so I'm gonna say Alexander. Because my middle name is Alexander.
By the way, that's a good choice. You might have got bomb threats if you said the other one. Those people down there are very serious about Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
Now, honest question here. Who do you think would win in a conflict? Pakistan or India?
Probably India. They're gonna just throw their shit at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you would, like, honest question here, like, who do you think has the better security agency, Pakistan or India?
Fuck if I know.
Aren't you John Kiriakou? I mean, I thought you worked for the CIA. I thought that's what you told me. Oh yeah, that's right. You're a spy for the Israelis. My bad. Oh my god, that's completely my bad.
Yeah, I'm a Mossad agent.
So why were you trying to blow up my phone last night?
Because I didn't like the phone calls you were making.
Oh well, we were on stream.
No. Must have been a different person. I'm a Mossad agent. On stream.
Now, I honestly have an honest question for you. Do you think billionaires are good people, or do you think they should all be like, the Queen and King of England and have their heads chopped off?
Well, I don't think they're the best people, but I don't think we should chop their head off.
So you said with billionaires and think that, like, we should, like, keep taxing the poor as much as we can?
I never said that. So.
Well, okay, that was never an option. Either you think billionaires are the best people in the world, or do you think we should chop their heads off?
No. We're not chopping their heads off, but they're not good people.
So
they should give their money to me. In fact.
Oh, so you're a Jew?
No, I'm just a poor American.
So you're a communist. So you think, like, we should take all the wealth of the billionaires and give it all to the people?
No, not the people. Me specifically.
Well, how's that fair then?
Life's unfair, bitch. The fuck?
Yeah, so like, why shouldn't billionaires have their billions of dollars as poor people starve?
That's kind of how it is.
Now, if you had a choice and you owned like an apartment building, right? And a single man missed rent and a woman with 14 kids missed rent, would you kick out the woman first or would you kick out the guy first for missing rent?
I'd probably give them both like another extra, like, hey, we gotta work something out here. And then if they keep missing probably the guy first, because think about it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That guy, he's gonna go out there, and he's a man, so he can find himself another house easily. So that's why I'm gonna choose the guy.
So, like, why wouldn't you kick out the poor mother of 14 to have her children starve on the street? Because, like, like we don't want more poor people in America. I mean, who would want poor people?
Right. We don't want more people on the streets either, because then that just takes up.
Well, like, they're not going to be on the streets. They're going to be dead in, like, a week because they can't eat.
No, that's the thing. That's what you think, but they'll fucking find a way, and they'll survive for at least 5 months on the streets somehow.
Well, I mean, 5 months is better than 80 years alive as a poor person. I mean, am I wrong?
Well, then what are we going to do with the dead bodies? They're just going to pile up.
Oh, no, we'll just feed them to, like, lions and tigers and zoos, like, or, stuff like that.
No. I don't think that would be allowed in America.
You don't think that would be allowed?
No.
I mean, like, who's going to stop us, though? I mean, if we just change the Constitution. People are, like, I mean, what people? Like, if we execute all the people that disagree with us, I mean, who's going to sit there and stop us then?
Do that.
I mean, Russia did it.
Balances in this country.
I mean, so why can Donald Trump exempt his whole family from taxes, but I can't exempt my whole family from taxes?
Because you got to become the president.
So I have to become rich to basically do all this and, like, make the poor people suffer?
Yes, that's exactly how it works. Not saying it's a good thing, but that's how it works.
Now, do you think it'd be funny to put psychedelic mushrooms on a pizza and then feed it to homeless people? But in reality, the pizza also has fentanyl so they can die?
No, that's probably not a good idea.
Well, I never asked if it was a good idea. Do you think it'd be funny?
No, I don't think it would be funny for chance.
I mean, why wouldn't you say it'd be funny?
Because, I would rather just enjoy the pizza myself and take all the fentanyl off of it.
Well, I mean, like, no, like, we're gonna add, like, only, like, a gram of fentanyl, so it's probably, like, not even gonna be seeable.
But I would just get jealous that they're having a fent mushroom pizza.
But would you get jealous, like, whenever they drop dead on the street because they're such a drug addict?
I probably wouldn't be jealous. I'd be a little sad.
Well, like, why would you be sad about a poor person dying? I mean, they're not even really human, are they?
Whoa! Fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're human, and also I would be sad because I would have thought about, wow, I almost ate that pizza myself because I'm so jealous of them, right? And then they died.
Well, I mean,
that
like,
would have been me.
I mean, think about it. Like, you can take their money and buy, like, a on fentanyl pizza.
They're homeless. They don't have any money.
I mean, I bet a homeless person at least got, like, 10 nickels on them.
Yeah, that's not gonna give me pizza or fentanyl.
I mean, if you give them, like, okay, like, for example, think about this. You ready? Like, I mean, if you give it out to, like, 15 homeless people, that's $15. You can go down and buy yourself a Casey's pizza.
Not a big fan of Casey's.
So, like, why would you be so jealous of a homeless person getting pizza if you're not that big of a fan of pizza?
Because I'm a fan of the other ingredients, if you will.
So you would rather, give homeless people cheese with fentanyl on it?
No cheese. Just the fentanyl.
But then how is it going to be fun? Like, how... Like, how are they gonna, die? Like, because we don't want poor people in this country.
But sometimes poor people have the they have the oomph, the knowledge, the street smarts.
Yeah, but the majority of poor people are just committing crimes and stealing from us.
We should put the poor people in jail.
But what has jail ever solved?
It stops them from murdering good people.
Yeah, but like as we're in jail, then they take more of our money from us. Like than what they were when they were just out on the street, doing fentanyl.
We should use we should make them work in the jail and then use the money they get to pay for it.
Well, they already have to. I mean, like in Texas, like prisoners are forced to work with no pay, no benefits, nothing like that.
Right, they should get paid, but all their money just goes back into the prison.
So you think slavery is okay in America?
Not slavery.
I mean, it kind of is. If you don't get paid for the
bad.
work and you're forced to work, I mean, is that not?
They get paid. It's just they get paid. It's just all their money goes from their paycheck. It goes into their account, but then it gets wired to the federal government for the prisons. And they get like $5 just so we keep that. It's not slavery. We give them $5. That's what we should do.
So, do you believe that America would be better if the minimum income was 25 cents an hour?
Federal income? No.
No, all across the country, every state had a minimum income of 25 cents.
And all the prices go down?
No. Prices keep going up.
Oh, fuck that, the fuck? You got me fucked up.
Well, why not? I mean, think about it. It would make it more funny to watch poor people struggle then.
No. But I'm struggling too.
Well, just don't be poor.
If I'm making 25 cents an hour, everyone in this country is going to be poor.
I mean, not me. I mean, I make about 60 grand a day.
No, you would be making 25 cents. Though.
Well, but I don't work for an employer, so how are they going to pay me 25 cents? I work for myself, basically.
But everything is going to be... No one's going to be able to buy that much stock, so all your stocks are going to be lower.
Well, no, it's only rich people buying these stocks. I mean, poor people don't have access to this. You at least have to have $10,000 in your bank account back in the day.
Exactly.
So I mean,
everyone's making 25 cents an hour. No one's gonna get past that margin.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point. It's meant to keep the poor people poorer as the rich people get richer.
No one's gonna be rich because everything's gonna be 25 cents.
But it won't be because think about a rich person can still charge $4 for a can of soda. I mean, what's gonna happen then?
No, if you're saying this whole time. Since the start of our country, that is 25 cents.
No, not since the start. No, not since the start. Right now, should they just change the law to be 25 cents across the whole board?
Either way, they shouldn't.
Well, why not?
Because I'm going to be struggling.
But is that not funny to watch poor people struggle?
Oh.
Well, what do you mean? Do you not laugh at one of our poor persons dying on the side of the road of hunger?
Oh.
Oh.
Why would I get happy?
I mean,
in fact, I get a little disgusted.
Oh, so you're disgusted by poor people? You don't think they should exist?
Oh, I'm disgusted about them dying.
So you think it's disgusting for a poor person to die because they won't refuse to help themselves and would rather be addicted to drugs?
Yes, that's why it's sad and disgusting.
What do you think about Canada introducing euthanasia? Like where you can sign up for being euthanized?
Yeah, fuck it. If you want to do it, fuck it.
So do you think we should force that on poor people and disabled people?
The key word I said was if that's what you want, sure.
Yeah, but who cares about what the poor people think? I mean, poor people are nothing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, okay, think about this. If we started euthanizing all the poor people, then the poor people in this country wouldn't exist, and America would be rich.
But I'm poor too, so I would have to go. I don't want to go.
Wait, no, but you own a house and everything, so I mean, you're not homeless yet, but if you were homeless, I mean, yeah, we don't discriminate.
Crazy.
Okay, so next segment here is, do you think it'd be funny if we locked all the poor people in a basement and forced them to have a Hunger Games style thing, and the winner gets $4,000?
It probably would not be funny. probably be pretty epic, but not funny.
So you think it'd be pretty epic if we forced poor people to do a Hunger Games and kill each other?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be really funny, but I think it would make for a good movie if we made it like a movie.
No. It'd be like a live action TV show. Like the TV show would go for like 48 hours. If there's still like multiple people after the 48 hours, we just go in there with SEAL Team 6 and kill them all.
Yeah, that would be a great TV show.
Oh, okay. Now I got a question. What is your opinion on 9/11? Like, I mean, do you think that was like a tragic day in America, or do you think like America just got what it deserved?
I think it was pretty tragic for America.
So you think 2,000 people dying is very tragic?
Yeah, I would say so.
Now, what if, now do you think
that's not the only reason why it was tragic.
Well, like, why else was it tragic then?
I think another reason why it's very tragic is because Americans realized, oh, we're actually touchable. Like, think about it, nothing really bad happens to America from other countries.
I mean, Pearl Harbor, the War of 1812, whenever Spanish War our ship in 1861.
Yes, in 2001, those people weren't thinking about the war in 1812 and shit like that.
Ted Kaczynski, I mean, he did it like 10 years before that. I mean, he was just bombing the shit out of America. Huh?
But wasn't that an American doing it?
I mean, kind of. I mean, but he got kidnapped by the United States government.
This was a foreigner coming into our home turf and killing 2,000 people.
No, what do you think about the idea that America actually had the intelligence about them planning this attack, but instead of listening to the Egyptians, they just decided to say that they were dumb Muslims and then not listen and then, get us attacked?
That was stupid. That was stupid of them.
So you believe America is dumb?
No, those people who knew about it are dumb.
So what do you think about $2.4 trillion going missing right before 9/11's attack?
Yeah, it's pretty suspicious.
So you think that the United States government blew up the Twin Towers and killed 2,000 people?
I said it was suspicious. 2,000, whatever you said, was gone. Not that happened.
Well, it was actually 2.23 trillion, and they were actually looking in that day in the World Trade Center for like the documents of where it could have went, and it went kaboom that same day.
Oh, right.
Like actually, like the plane would legitimately hit the room they were looking in it for. I mean, like how convenient is that?
Right. Yeah, that's so convenient that it's probably not true at all.
I mean, you can look into it. I mean, it's a very, very much of a thing that's been proven at this point.
Right. I don't think so.
Now, do you think the United States government should start kidnapping people again and do the MK Ultra experiments?
No, I think they should. I think there are more than enough willing participants that if you gave them a buttload of money, they would do it.
Well, no, but they weren't. But we're not willing to give money for this. We're just going to kidnap college students.
No, I don't agree with that. You asked me what I think that's okay, and I'm not agreeing with that. And I'm giving you a different answer on how to fix the problem. So instead of kidnapping, we pay people.
But like, I mean, who's going to willingly get paid to get kidnapped and then force-fed LSD for like a year?
Probably drug addicts. Probably homeless people.
I mean, I feel like drug addicts more want like fentanyl and stuff, not like acid. I mean, like
I'm sure if a drug addict was homeless and he wanted some drugs, he wouldn't care what kind of drugs they were.
I mean, I feel like they might. Like, I mean, if I'm addicted to fentanyl, I don't want coke. I want fentanyl.
No. If a big guy in a business coming up to you saying, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this much money and I'm gonna feed you LSD for a year," you're gonna be like, "Okay, I'll do it." What was I gonna do today? Go buy crack. I'll just go do this for a year, come back with a buttload of money, and I'll have a bunch of LSD fucking stories to tell. I can get my house, get a job, Maybe I'll do a TED Talk about LSD and how it affects you. See, there you go.
So now, what do you think the One Piece is? Do you think it's a bunch of fentanyl and coke that Luffy's going to take an overdose and die? Or do you think that it's a bunch of women that are like really sexy, but in reality they also have cocks?
I think the One Piece is going to be the truth of the world.
And what do you think the truth of the world is?
I don't fucking know. I haven't found the One Piece.
Well, if you had
in the show.
Well, if you had to guess what the truth of the real world is, what would you say the truth of the real world is?
Simulation.
Personally, I think it's a massive DMT trip, and I have major evidence to support this. For one, your brain already naturally produces LSD. I mean, not LSD, DMT, and also every animal and creature also produces DMT. So, like, if everything's always tripping balls, I mean,
I don't
know.
I think I would know if I was tripping balls.
Well, if it was always your reality, I mean, how would you know? Like, if you force-fed an infant, mushrooms from the time that they were 0 until, 30, I mean, they would probably be like, oh, this is just reality,
Yeah, they'd probably die.
Well, I mean, you can't really die off of mushrooms. You have to take, over, 400 grams of mushrooms in a day to die.
I thought you were talking about DMT.
Well, DMT, you're only getting, 2 puffs of that shit before it just sends you off, into, a crazy thing. But your brain doesn't produce that huge amount of it, but it's still enough to technically be, a micro dose. Next segment.
How much more time do we have?
Let me see. Uh, 9 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so Seth, for this final segment, do you have any questions for me?
What do you think the One Piece is?
I think it's a bunch of fentanyl and drugs and everything. And I think Luffy's gonna take it, and he's just gonna die instantly.
Okay. What do you think about Solo Leveling Season 2 winning Anime of the Year Anime of the Year award?
I think it was kind of bullshit, personally. I think Ecstasy should have won. I feel like it was just a way better anime and everything. Like who wouldn't want to watch a bunch of people take drugs and everything? Like, I mean, who would ever want to watch a show about leveling up?
Right. Okay. That's all I had for you.
That's it? Like, you have no political takes or nothing like that?
You went through the whole spectrum of political takes today, okay?
Oh no, I have way more political questions if you really want me to ask them.
I'm not a political guy.
Okay, so I got a question. What do you think about the idea of America constantly giving money to Israel, but Israel ain't sucking our cocks like I asked them to?
That shouldn't be happening. Okay? I'm rather so fucking buddy with Israel.
So you think that if Israel starts sucking all Americans' cocks, it'd be okay?
No.
Oh, so you don't agree with my point here that it's okay if we send money to them, but as long as they suck my cock?
No, we shouldn't send them money. No.
Now, what do you think about the hookers?
What?
What do you think about hookers that are constantly running the street, sucking men's dicks for money? Do you think they're kind of like the Jews?
Kind of like the Jews? No, I think they're just women trying to, make that dough.
Oh,
single moms trying to make that dough.
So you think single moms should all be hookers?
No, I just said that hookers are probably single moms that need that dough.
So you're trying to say all moms should be prostitutes, basically?
No, I'm saying that all prostitutes are probably single moms that need that dough.
Well, what if there is what about OF, for example, Bonnie Blue? I mean, she's basically a prostitute, taking 1,000 men cocks in a day, and she didn't have a kid for a long time.
That's a little different, because the men aren't paying her to have sex, OnlyFans.
Well, actually, no, she just posts stuff online and, just tells men to pull up, and they don't even have to pay. I mean, they don't even have to say their name.
That's not prostitution.
That is prostitution, though.
For prostitution, you have to pay for it.
I mean, okay, so you're saying that if I get a hooker and I hit her with a hammer after she's done sucking my cock, I have to pay her?
Yeah, you do have to pay her.
But if she's dead, who do I pay then? I mean, if she's dead, how is she going to use the money?
Dead? Well, then you just had sex with a lady and then she died.
So is she really a hooker if I didn't have to pay her for the sex and I killed her?
I mean, she's still a hooker because she was asking for the money. So.
I mean, yeah, but like she never got the money, so it's not technically prostitution.
No, it's not prostitution, but she's still a hooker.
So what's your definition of a hooker? A woman that does sex for money? Because that's what a prostitute is.
No. Oh wait, a prostitution. Wait, Who the fuck cares? They're women. Who the fuck cares? Let's fucking wrap this shit up. Who gives a fuck? They're just women.
So you believe that it's okay for women to be whores?
No, fuck that.
So what is your opinion here?
I think that, they shouldn't be whores unless they get paid for it because they need that money.
So you believe it's okay for women to be hookers if they need the money?
Yes.
So do you think then it's okay for a black man to stab a white man in the neck if he has $1,000 in his pocket and he needs the money?
No, the difference between having sex and taking someone's life is pretty major, so...
Well, I mean, she could have STDs and, kill the guy because she has STDs.
The guy knows what he's getting himself into. He's hiring a prostitute.
I mean, whenever I would hire...
That's on him.
Whenever I hire a prostitute, I mean, I'm not thinking that they have STDs.
Well, that's your fault.
I mean, how is it my fault? I mean, I think the woman should be pretty clear that, hey, I'm going to go in with my STDs and take your money.
You should know that a hooker might have an STD.
Well, you would think that, but I mean, they don't always know. How am I meant to know, if they don't tell me?
Well, you gotta do a little bit of complex problem solving.
Well, how hard is complex problem solving?
What?
I mean, how am I meant to complex solve that? I mean, women have been hookers for hundreds of years.
You think about it like this. You're like, okay, I want to hire this prostitute. And then you slowly think, wait a minute. If I can hire a prostitute, that means Jimmy down the road can hire the same prostitute. And then Billy can hire the same prostitute. And then Sarah, she's lesbian, she can hire the same prostitute. So if she's fucking all these people, she might have an STD. So now you problem solve and you realize, oh, I now might have an STD because I just hired this hooker. When in reality, you should just never hire the hooker and find love.
So are you trying to say that all women that have sex have STDs? Because I think that's pretty, overstatement of stuff.
It's a high possibility that if you're hiring a hooker, that hooker has STDs.
Well, I mean, what if it's just a woman that's, a whore? I mean, what's the chances then?
Probably the same.
But, a hooker does it for money because, the men can't pull no bitches. But whore is just doing it for her own enjoyment. Like Bonnie Blue.
They still both got STDs, probably.
So do you believe Bonnie Blue would have STDs, saying that she's fucked a few thousand men now?
I wouldn't come 50 miles near Bonnie Blue. Yes.
Well, actually, we have Bonnie Blue joining us in the next 2 minutes on this podcast. So I can't wait for you to talk to her.
Okay. Well, hope you guys did enjoy this podcast. I'm Seth.
Hey, hold up. Before you leave, shout out all your, stuff, shout out all that stuff.
I'm not shouting anything out.
What do you mean? You're not going to shout out,
that I was here.
Or you're not going to shout out, your YouTube or anything?
No, not after this talk, no. No, I would get canceled.
Well, shout out Raging Reaper. Go follow him on Twitch. Go follow him on YouTube. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first podcast segment. Next week is going to be even crazier. We have some more crazy topics to talk about. And I hope you guys did enjoy the Yapping podcast. Basically, Seth here, we figured out that he's a neo-Nazi and a bunch of other stuff. And I can't wait to figure out more about this guy next week.
I retracted those statements. God damn it.
Well, honestly, I can't wait to clip the shit out of this, honestly. You know how much money you're going to make me? You're going to make me so much money. You're going to be my little money slave. I might have to prostitute you out here. Well, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the Yapping podcast. If you guys did enjoy, give me some super chats down below. But if you're not willing to give me $500, stop watching this right now and go fuck yourself in the ass with a dildo, like the apes are doing right now. Hope you guys did enjoy the podcast. Watch One Piece. No, fuck yourself in the ass with a rock. Maybe you'll cut your butthole open and bleed out because you're not willing to give me $500.
Then do that.
Okay, guys, well, go check out Ranger Reaper. He's on Twitch and everything else. So, yeah.